So it is another Sunday with another new weekly. And I'm still a little sick, but we're getting there. Um, so to me, there's a few things that stand out. One is that there's a ton of armor. Garlic, lemon, melon, ambrosia. A lot of armor. There's like 3 teams-ish that stand out. One is a 4-squad team where you Orchid Mantis, Manta Ray, the Metrodon, Robin, Centipede, Dragon, that type of thing. Buy, sell a couple of these guys or these guys as well. Go crazy. The other team is mana. Just mana. There's these 2 columns here are all mana things. One unit that's new for me, the Aklut. The Aklut? I don't know. But either way. That seems real. A lot of things there. And then maybe might even be a couple other mana things but yeah, those 2 columns, that's a lot. Then there's some things that support spawning, like Amalgam, German Shepherd, Bear. But I'm not really seeing the actual spawning units, so besides like Osprey and maybe a couple of little things, but I think in general that's probably a trap. So I think it's mostly mana and 4-squad, but the third and very important real team, as opposed to a spawn team, would be the perk team. Axolotl, Elephant Seal, Real Velociraptor, Panther, you know, that type of thing. Tar. There's Mole, I guess, if you want to count that one. So there's some real stuff going on. There's a few 2-card combos of sorts that stand out to me. One of which is... Team's not particularly good, but one of which is Whale Shark plus Velociraptor. I believe that will mean you get like 2 triggers at least once. I'm not sure. I don't think I've actually run that before, but I think that works. There is one hurt trigger thing that works with the Lamprey from what I saw, which would just be Lamprey plus Camel, which is good. Not crazy, but it's good. Speaking of good, we won the first round. And then Ox plus Axolotl also kind of works in a similar vein. A similar vein to the Real Velociraptor plus Whale Shark thing, in the sense that like Ox, you can get 2 triggers on it, so the Axolotl buffs it twice. I think I'd rather wait to mana until this gets to the next level. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do one of these. Fair enough. Even if we lose this one, we're still coming out with a win, so it's sort of fine. There were a couple units that I don't understand how they're ever going to be useful. One of which was the chimpanzee. It can't really do anything. There's no corn, I think, from what I saw. And then the fossa. The fossa isn't useless, but there isn't really rolling stuff happening, so I don't think it makes a lot of sense to me. I think friend bot. Does that mean this gains the stats, or the thing that's bought gains the stats? I think it would gain the stats. I think I just like the idea of the Ox from what I said before, so yeah, that's pretty sweet. Okay. Sure. I don't think this is really going to be doing anything for me, but sure. Maybe someone's running one of those cookie things and spawns a unit or something. Okay, I will say, I do think Campbell is going to be exceptional this week. So that's important. Like just a camel with a garlic on it early is just gonna do a lot of value. I guess I'm buying this. Spin. That's a cool combo with that. As with most mana teams, you kind of want like a Thunderbird at least to give mana for free, so you don't have to keep buying it. So I think that's what I'm gonna look for. Awesome. Lovely. Psychotic. psychotic. Okay, no camel in the front. Only level 1 Bargus, so they only get one thing with it. We got a free snipe kill. That's looking good. Nice. Very nice. So, I have streamed this week without disruption. So, oh, this is weird. Long unfrozen pet shop, I guess. I don't have gold. I guess I say that for the level. Unfreeze. I mean, that's mana, kind of. But it only gives 1. I don't really care. That's a pretty good spawn. Oh, that should go in front of the ox, so that the ox triggers twice. That would have made sense. Hey, I got a trumpet though. We lived. This iguana does nothing, by the way. Guess I'm doing that. It's gonna copy a guinea pig. Alright, that does nothing for us. That means you should just go up here then. Amazing. So 2 levels can next turn, so that's something. If we can draw, I would love that, but that's probably not happening. You sniped my one thing that gets armor. Awesome. We did indeed lose. Awesome. Okay. Ugh. Well, first time level 3 Pengobble. Just in time to do absolutely nothing. Part of me wants... I can do the axolotl ox combo. Can't really do anything with these, which is a little awkward. Maybe save this to get mana or something. I don't think we can really go 4 squad, especially without much stat giving to do. I do think you are very useless. Well, you're probably more useless. And we definitely want this, so I'm taking that. Then the question becomes... I guess I probably want you to swallow this thing. Pass it to this, because it has a lot of health. And then... hold on to this for some dream scenario, I guess. Do I roll, or do I this? No, if I do this, then this is gonna get eaten, so... you have to roll. I guess I am not doing this. You're just not going that way, but we're going for the perk build, I guess. I'm not actually trying to keep this thing, so I'm not going to level it. You might argue that I should just tower then, and that's honestly a fairly good point. But I've already gone this far. And I think we need to need that chili pepper if we want a chance of winning or not losing this round. Okay, you're gonna spawn a mole thing. Pretty good pretty good chili pepper value. Not enough. Alright. Awesome. This kind of works cool if you had summoners that then gives things to then make that give stats and whatnot, but yeah, anyway. Alright. So does this do what we want to do? It does. Okay. I think we have to do that. Just to immediately improve the team. Okay. I mean, this thing, again, is not actually doing anything yet. Well, it's probably not going to be doing anything. We're looking to sell it, but... you're gonna get 2 hits with that, huh? Pretty big. Big trade there. You don't steal the melon, thank God. And we get the shot with the iguana, the rare iguana value. So, what did we do this week on stream? There was a Steam Next Fest. There's been a lot of that going on. And technically that is better than that, but let's do this too. One of those. That's unfortunate. Can't buy any of those things, huh? Jump to the front and deal 3 damage to the first 2 enemies. Is that just better than this? It honestly might be. Better than a 7-10 to do 10 damage, 4 damage, Okay, that's probably worth switching out now. Let's buy. No, you're not the one I want to stat. Awesome, thanks for that. Love that. That was great. Just double statted it, okay. That is actually so sad that happened. It's literally bigger than the whale shark. Okay, alright. Still though, we get a pump on the whale. Ooh, 4 squad with good value there, huh? Okay, wait. 2 kills, 1 kill. We're alive. So yeah, done a bunch of Steam Next Fest demos, which has been good. That's huge. That is worth getting rid of you. And then we can even do this for even more axolotl value. We're not doing either of those. And I don't know if I guess you in the back. Alright, that's a big upgrade to the team. Granted, the whale shark didn't really give it stuff, but it will get stuff because of it's a big team though. Big stats. Huge stats. Not enough. Sad. Did some more puck, of course. Did some... Pokemon Day was on... Yeah, that was like insane value with the Velociraptor, huh? That was insane value with the Velociraptor doing that in the shop. Too bad that doesn't refresh, huh? Doesn't refresh the ability, I mean. I think this might be too little health. I think we needed like 2, maybe 3 health to take this to 10, but this is a cool build. Pokemon Day was on Thursday, so on Wednesday's stream we did a little bit of a... Oh, you're gonna kill my thing. Oh, you didn't actually. Nice. We should win this. So I did what we did last year, or at least part of what we did last year for Pokemon Day, except I did it on Wednesday instead of waiting until Thursday. This is cool, but I think, I mean, the whale shark is already so big that I feel like you kind of have to keep it. And this is buffing both of these from all of that, so I think we have to do it like this. But obviously that is tempting. If we're going to 10, I think doing this is pretty good. And then this should then stat, replay, stat. And then the question is, will this work in battle for the whale shark now? That's the real question. That's the real question. The music stopped. I didn't pay. I don't know if the Velociraptor worked or not. It all happened too fast. Looks like we're winning though, so that's good. Looks like we won, so that's good. Can we get to 10 with this team? We may be able to. But yeah, okay, finishing the thought, we did Pokemon Picross. which was an unreleased game that was part of the Giga leaks in 2020-ish or whatever. Feels weird to put a melon on this, but I guess. I mean, I don't know. At least it does something, maybe. I guess it would be bad against like a big camel that isn't big enough to kill it, but big enough to take 2 hits. Sure. We're not leveling. I don't think it makes sense to level this. I mean, maybe if it showed up immediately or something, but... I'm gonna be greedy, I guess, on that. Maybe that was bad, because maybe getting, like, quad stats on that's probably good. Okay, this team doesn't look big to me. You are gonna snipe with the tomato in the back. That is the multiple camel scenario I talked about. Okay, that actually did quite a bit, but we still lived. That killed more units with the tomato than I thought it would. I'm not gonna lie on that. Not gonna lie on that. Because yeah, 2, 4, and then 2. So yeah, 3 gold for 8 stats. This is kind of insane. Kind of insane. This has to be done on 2 different friends. I mean, maybe just do this just to help, I guess. Okay. And then I guess I'm doing this too. The tar is definitely, you know, could be better, but okay. Got rid of a lot of health, but the melon actually making a difference. You didn't do anything with amalgamation, so we got this one in the bag. Hold on. We're at 9 wins. We're at 9 wins? I can't afford to do that. And you... Oddly, you know what? Let's stat you. Let's get everything a melon, I guess. I'm just thinking, like, I almost don't, like, need to stat this, because you're gonna just get to full health this turn in battle. From this, remove this. So, I think I would rather... Don't really need to chocolate you, so I guess I'm going to see what is here. I've never even done a level 3 Velociraptor, so... Real Velociraptor, so let's do that. Let's see what happens here. Okay, mana's a little hard to judge, and then food from the Blue Jay here, hard to know exactly, but I feel like we got this in the bag. We do have this in the bag. Well, that went pretty sick. That was a sick team, huh? Did one of the 2-card combos I talked about. Actually did both of the 2-card 2 of the 3 2-card combos I talked about with Axolotl Ox and then Real Velociraptor Whale Shark. And then just throw a tar in front to get double axolotl trigger, or you know, a trigger on each axolotl. On each of these every turn in battle as well. Yeah, that was kind of dirty with it. And we came back from pretty solid deficit, 5 health or 5 wins with 1 health left. Once we really started finding the idea there. So yeah, that was pretty strong, huh? I would say that was pretty strong. We were a naughty whale shark. Today we did more Steam Next Fest demos and then a little more Puck as well before getting to Super Autonomous Pets. Now, one thing that chat shared with me that was news this week was that apparently peanut butter is becoming trendy in South Korea. I don't really even know what that means, but I guess that's cool. I guess that's cool. Yeah, peanut butter is one of those things that I didn't know for a long time was a more of an American-specific thing. Found out later that, yeah, it's more of an America-specific thing, apparently. I don't really remember when I found that out, because I've known that for a long time now, but... So interesting to hear that Korea specifically. There was an article, I read a little bit about it. Kind of hating how I'm not finding anything. I don't really want to just be like, oh yeah, let's 4-squad for no reason right now with a Robin. That, I think I am willing to exchange for. How many 1-health units are there? Not many. I think I'll do this then. Because I was debating the pheasant versus other options, but I think I'll do it like this. Because the pheasant giving strawberry does make opponents' Bargus things, you know, the least perked enemy or whatever it says. So, yeah. Spend mana to give her. I mean, that's something we can... I guess we're just going to upgrade that, too, for a similar reason. A lot of not the most efficient use of money, but we also didn't have a level, so... We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. They don't have mana. A 310 is not exactly the most exciting sized unit, but hey, it's fine. Kind of a hard sell to not just do this right now. Have to admit that. Alternatively, could just get rid of this and bring another toad into the suite for now. Okay. And an egg. Sure. More likely to keep this around for a bit since we have the Thunderbird. So sure, I'll toss an egg out there. Now, if it's a camel up front, that's bad. We have both egged each other. It's a big guy. That is a huge toad you got there. Oh, it's because it's almost level 3. They probably didn't have to roll nearly much, is my guess. Okay. Well, mana makes sense. Granted, a little awkward that, you know, we don't really have 2 things to give mana. So this gives +6 and 2 more per +2 more per mana. Spend mana to summon 1/3/3 with 1 health and 2. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do this one. Kind of tempted to sell this just to do that, and then that way I have 2 of these. It's kind of crazy, but spend 6 mana to give the nearest friend health and +2 more per mana. Interesting. But yeah, this thing's gonna be huge. I guess I'm just gonna garlic it. I was debating rolling versus garlic. I know it doesn't have a lot of attack, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to garlic this, because it's like barely chipping away at anything, but maybe it'll matter. It's a big fella. Unfortunately, not enough to kill that thing, which is awkward. I think we're losing a lot because we had a lot of rounds where we just were swapping things out almost immediately, which was kind of rough. This guy not really doing anything is certainly not the best. Remove the 2 nearest. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess it could still work. It's not like this is actually doing anything right now. When this dies, and then this removes from those. It's not the most exciting, but a 6/6 is pretty good. Spend mana to remove 1 health. So there's plenty of things we have that can work with mana, but we don't have anything that gives mana besides this. We need to get to the... We need to get to... I mean, Amalgamation is not exactly exciting. It's really just the Sleipnir, huh? It's a tough sell. It's a tough... Well, I guess the Blue Dragon would be really good here. Blue Dragon would be good. I think we have to skip the Calgary. Calgray. I think I might even do this to have a better chance as well. Speaking of Korea, though, I did see Parasite today on the bike, and that was an interesting movie. You know, I knew it had like won awards or whatever. Kind of a cool movie. It was a little. I mean, the name was fitting, Parasite for sure. Could have called it Parasites with an S as well. Would have also been fitting. I need a leveled on the Thunderbird. Okay, I guess we take this. Gain 1 trumpet for each from behind, or give friends a head mana. I think we gotta do it like this, just so we can get something going. And I might have to do this. Don't love that, but... It was a lot of, it was a movie that had like a lot of little details in it, where, some of them oh, that's unfortunate. He got 2 hits. The mole is doing some work. Movie with a lot of details and foreshadowing and oh, did you hear when they said this dialogue? That was actually a secret little hint to an upcoming what's another. And like, there was definitely some of that. The important stuff you could usually catch if you were paying attention, but there were small things where like you thought might be a throwaway line early on, but then, you know, after the movie you're like, oh wait, when he said that, she eats for 2, it actually meant 2. That kind of thing. Where like you won't really notice that the first time you're paying attention to it. There were, and obviously the only reason I know that is because I did some reading afterwards, looked just to see what other people thought about it. See, because I could tell that it was a movie that had lots of details like that, because there were other more obvious types of foreshadowing or like references to other things that happened, so I was like, there was probably more of that. And there was. But man, some people make me question if they're even watching the movie that they're watching. Someone was like, why did the dad, like if the dad went to the basement, that meant he would have had to have stepped over his son that had been hit in the head by the rock. It's like, dude, the scene before that, literally, the girl is carrying that boy on her back. Were you not watching the movie? What are you talking about? It's crazy. I'm debating buying this for this. This, I'm just thinking like, oh, I liked this. This worked well, and it's a tier 5. The mole is going to run out of usefulness soon, so there is that. This is actually pretty good as far as letting this have mana, and then that makes this unit actually kind of good. I guess I'm trying to do the mana thing, so I should just roll. None of those are the mana thing. Was hoping for another one of these. Do I roll? Or do I use 3 mana? For 2 mana? You're gonna get 2 from this, 6 from this, so you're gonna have... you're gonna have 8, and this would get 1 more... Or I guess it would give 1 more attack and 2 more things. Nah, I'm gonna roll. Surely I'm gonna get the Chimera. Alright, regret. Regret. Alright, we were kind of hoping to then level Chimera next turn and switch out the mole for something like a Sleipnir. That's kind of the ideal. I think, well, you got a 610 in the back. Oh wait, we get a lot of health? Alright, we got it. You've done it. Osprey in the back is certainly a choice. I guess a lemon is not bad. I think I gotta wait on that, just some more chance of level. There's the level, Chimera. Or no, Sleipnir. You're not a Sleipnir! We wanted this guy. We wanted the horse. That is honestly just what we really want, pretty much. That and the Axlet. The Axlet. Those both would be good. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot less. I guess it's not gonna be that much less mana. It's only like 2 less than previous, but still. What the hell? So yeah, this mole, huh? This mole, huh? That is a big, it's a big guy up there. Oh, it spawns 2 things at level 2? Oh, that's, yeah, okay, I did that completely wrong. The good news is that we were losing that one regardless, so me messing up there didn't really matter. Yeah, didn't really matter too much. Yep. Okay, bad news is this buff's at the front. So that's the very, very bad news. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad news. That's bad news. Sleipnir. Son of a bitch. Panther, Camel, Cyclops, Centipede. That's not what we want to see. So this is going to have 2 mana and spawn 2 things. So it's just not even that good. I'm like, well, spend mana to gain 3 trumpets for 1 of each. That is another option. That's probably better. And then you do this to buff this, and then this will spawn a couple of donkeys at the back. Okay, alright. So then the switch would probably be to get the Thunderbird out instead of the, what do you call it up there? They have the Sleipnir. They have a 326. We're not winning this. They got a 326 back there? Wait, actually? We're winning this. Never mind, I lied. I'm a liar. That was crazy. So yeah, I think if we were to Sleipnir, we would get rid of this and bring in Sleipnir, because this at least gives mana to everything, which is pretty good value. As opposed to this giving 1. So yeah, we just kind of want that. Which has me concerned that it's not going to give it to us, because that's kind of how the game works sometimes. Don't really want to level 3 you, but there he is. I could sell the, okay, so if I sell this, that's 6. This gives 2 to the front for each 2 attack this has. So it would only be 4. So I think this turn we have to keep this, which is fine. Save that to then buff Sleipnir. Also, level 3 Chimera in the back is going to spawn a few dudes. I mean, they won't be particularly big, but there's some dudes. What is this? I respect the hell out of this, but it's also psychotic. The bad news is that it's probably still going to beat me. That's the sad news. Wait. Never mind, we won. Never mind, we won. Okay. You're out. Give the frontmost friend. I don't know if the order for me really matters here, but so now it gives 5. That's a big difference. I'm gonna what would I roll that I would rather buy instead? I guess maybe croissants or something. I mean, this being another level is pretty big, but I think you want this one leveled first. I mean, we are 7 out of 10. You're tier 5? I'm gonna do that, because we could level this and then this could spawn from, you know, the tier 6 things. And then, yeah, I guess give this one health. I don't know. I don't know if Chimera should be behind the old Gargoyle Man or not, but that's a pretty strong looking team there. They have the combo I've spoken of. Although they also have kind of a different version of it too. Yeah, there's no way we beat this one. That's nasty. That's some nasty work there. That's some nasty work there. That's a sick mole team. I can't even be that mad. Plus you got the seal too. That was sweet. Alright, this is huge. Oh, another Sleipnir there would have been insane. 2 mana to give permanent stats. I mean, I imagine this is better. I mean, maybe not the first turn it might not be better, but I think if we want our chance of winning, we want this. And I'm gonna go only 5, unfortunately. So not quite as much mana as we'd love, but level 2 Namazu is a big deal. Okay. Okay. I mean, a 2020 is something. It's not enough, folks. It's not enough. I think if we got the Sleipnir a few turns earlier, or maybe if we got this fella or something, I don't know. The blue dragon was actually a little bit of a secret formula for this to actually work at all. just giving the 2 stamina so that everything gets to do its trigger was actually kind of not something that I thought would be important. I kind of have been a bit of a blue dragon hater, but that was actually pretty sweet. Very, very much saw the value of it from that run. So, also apparently the Oscars are happening tonight. I guess that's kind of related to the movie thing I was talking about, Parasite, but not like I actually know what's going on as far as what's there. So whatever. We got our Oscar win with the 10 win there with our double perk strat team. So, well, that mole one was sick. Whew.